Homework 7, question 4, higher maths. Now, what is 4 plus x minus x squared written in bracket x plus p squared plus q form? Okay, so from looking at that looks like a completing the square exercise that I'll need to go for that. And at the end I'm going to check and see if one of my answers comes up. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'd rather write that round with the x squared term first. So minus x squared, then followed by the x, then followed by the number. Okay. What I'm going to do with this one, because when I complete the square I'm looking for an x squared term only, not a minus x squared term, I'm going to take out a common factor of minus 1. And I'm just going to take that common factor out of the first two terms. And this plus 4, I'm going to gather that up towards the end. So that will just follow my working down. When I'm completing the square, if I'm trying to find the value of p, then the value of p is going to be equal to a half of the coefficient of x. So the coefficient of x is minus 1 in this case. So it's going to be a half of minus 1. So it's going to be minus a half. So that's the number I'm going to use. And what I'm going to do with that number is I'm going to write my square bracket out here. So that's my square bracket from the top. I've got a plus 4, and in the form that I'm going to write, I'm going to have a bracket. It's going to be squared. I'm going to take away another bracket that's squared. I'm going to start with an x, and this value here is going to be placed into two positions. I'm going to put it into this position here, minus a half. And because I'm completing the square, I have to take away a part after I complete the square. And the part I'm going to take away is minus a half. It's that same number that goes in there. Just goes into two areas. Okay, so what I'm going to do first of all, I'm going to work this part out, and then I'm going to multiply it by the minus 1. Let's see how we go forward. Okay. So squaring a fraction. Okay, I've got minus a half, so two minuses will make a positive. Okay, and when I square a fraction, I'm going to square the top. 1 times 1 is 1. Square the bottom. 2 times 2 is 4. And that's that fraction worked out from there. I'm then going to multiply throughout by the minus 1. So that should give me minus 1 x minus a half squared. And minus 1 times the minus a quarter. That should give me plus a quarter and plus 4. This is where the plus 4 comes in. I'm going to gather that up together, and that'll give me plus 4 and a quarter. So then what I'll do is I'll look at the answers and see if one of them comes up. It's not exactly that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to change that round and write the positive part first of all. So that's 4 and a quarter and the negative part next. And looking at the answers, the answer D comes out for that one. That'll be 2 marks.